Hey guys, it's Smurfs. Welcome back to Harpies in the Trees, where I review horror books with a supernatural focus. So you remember when I told you how much I hated Valentine's Day and, you know, was just really happy that it was over? Well, today I have a tag to do that sounds like it's Valentine's Day related, but it's not, okay? It's absolutely not. It's called the Horror Hearts book tag, and it was created by Regina Sinclair at Regina's Haunted Library. I can't remember which video I was mentioned in and which video I was tagged in. There was a few of them, but I know that I was tagged somewhere within them. So we're gonna do that today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But before we get into the tag, let's go ahead and do a few comment shoutouts and then we'll get into it. So this is a comment from my Creepy Crate unboxing, and Zen Whisper says, I think the small box means the shirt size. After I read that comment, I was like, yep, that's exactly what it meant. And I wish I would have just, I don't know why I didn't even like realize it, but yes. So if anyone is wondering, because I had made that comment of like, oh, this box says it's a small box, I don't really know what it means. It is a small t-shirt, and I checked the t-shirt, it is a size small. So yes, that is what it was. Sierra Mist says, I just finished The Haunting of Ashburn House 2 days ago per your suggestion. It was so good. I'm really happy that you enjoyed it. And since I have this second copy of The Haunting of Ashburn House, I'm gonna do a giveaway for this at some point, so mark that somewhere on your calendar. I don't have a date for you, but mark it somewhere. It'll be sometime soon though. Thank you guys so much for your comments. You know I love them. Now let's get to Horror Heart book tag. A booktuber who makes you laugh. So this is a hard one because there are so many people that make me giggle and laugh and chuckle to myself, about, whatever. Just naturally funny people. So this was a little hard, but I decided that the two people who make me snort the loudest is Jordaline Reeds and Madame LaMort. These two women are just really funny, and they just have a sense of humor that it just kills me. It just kills me constantly. There's never a time when I watch their videos and not laugh. It's great. 2, a booktuber who is brutally honest. So this person also makes me laugh a lot, but one of the things I do appreciate about their reviews is that they are analytical, and they also seem to say exactly what they were thinking when they were reading the book, and that is Bookworm of the Damned. Also, he also does some funny antics, I like theatrics. I like a little bit of drama. I like a little bit of just, some scripted stuff every once in a while, and sometimes it's just really fun to see. A booktuber who's like a brother. So I thought about this carefully, and I would say that there are a lot of brotherly-like booktubers that I know who are awesome and just very sweet and supportive. But the one who comes to mind, I guess the strongest, is Cameron Chaney. He's always really supportive of my videos and what I'm doing within them, whether that's the production or, maybe some weird thing I'm trying to do or whatever, but he's always really supportive, and that's awesome. He also has this really hot sidekick. I don't know if you've seen him. He wears a cloak, carries a pumpkin. You know what I'm talking about? You know who I'm talking about. Number 4, a booktuber who's like a sister. So this is insanely hard to do for one person, Regina. I feel like there's a large handful of women here who I relate to in a myriad of different ways. So that makes this extremely hard to do. So I'm going to break this question and add my own plural form to it. And I'd like to say, so all of these sisters, I appreciate for a bunch of different reasons, besides the reasons that we get along on a level that is not just superficial. It's really this more in-depth kind of friendship, which is really, really nice. As in-depth as it could be over the internet, but I still feel a closeness there, a sisterly bond there. Regina, of course, from Regina's Haunted Library. She has a just wonderful, playful spirit. She has Batilda, which is just so fun and so awesome. And like I said, I love theatrics. I love the drama, not the tea drama though. Okay, that's not this kind of channel. Typical Books Lydia, who I just love for her vast knowledge of splatterpunk horror and also her very soft-spoken, calming voice. It's very nice to listen to. Alex from the Booktubers is extremely sweet, and her knowledge of vintage books is really impressive. Marie McWilliams, who is a very down-to-earth person and just very creative. She does these really awesome photo shoots that I just really envy because I am so bad at like flat lays and setting things up. It's just not my thing. And though I don't know D.L. Tillery very well, I feel like we would probably get along, and I think that we have a lot more in common than we probably know. 5. Who's your booktube crush? So I was thinking about this, like what makes me happy? What makes me smile? What makes me feel just really good when I'm watching one of these booktubers? So of course I couldn't just choose one. And I decided to go with something that's more about their channel, their personality, what specifically they do, their setup, stuff like that. Those things that can kind of give you, I don't know, a YouTube boner. So my first mention is Alex from the Booktubers. She updated her whole setup and it's just sick. It is so good. It looks awesome. Her setup before was really cool with all of the books, but she really just like turned up the heat with this one, and it just looks so good. Paperback Junkie, they do these black and white videos, which I think are really cool. They have this like, kind of specific aesthetic, where it sort of looks like, some punk rock leaflets that you printed out at Kinko's back in the day. And also has this really just nice low voice that's really pleasurable to listen to. Cameron Chaney's library tours, I mean, come on, what is more hot than that? It's just like tons of books, tons of cool books, books that you want. I mean, it's really like, don't try to kill us here, He's been doing these library tours, I think a little bit more consistently recently, and they're just spooky noodles. Spooky Noodles for having one of the cutest channel names. I really just love it. It's like a name you don't forget, and it's just so cute. It's so cute, Spooky Noodle. Elizabeth Sagewood, when she gets dressed up in her skeleton makeup and does a review, fucking love it. Nakia's Hideaway for having just this really wonderful, warm, sparkly personality. I can literally just listen to her talk about anything. And last but not least, Richard, who he just always has this just really palpable and honest excitement for books. And at the end of the day, that's just kind of like what it all comes down to. It's just being excited about books. 6, a booktuber you'd love to have dinner with. So I thought about this one, and I decided that it would be one of the first booktubers that I started watching when I was playing around with the idea of getting back into reading. I had stopped reading for a really long time. I mean, I had read I'd say a couple of books a year, an audiobook here and there, that type of thing, but not really reading with any direction or intention. And when I got to this place where I was like, what I'm missing in my life? Books. And so when I went on YouTube and was just trying to see what I could find, Books with Emily Fox was one of the first ones who popped up because she's just huge, she's a big channel, and I just love her. I think she has a very sweet personality, she's funny, and she did also read horror, which was one of the markers that was reminding me that I loved horror and kind of brought me back to horror. So I think it would be really cool to have dinner with her, though I don't know her at all, and it would be completely weird. But I think that in a universe where, you know, that wouldn't be weird, it would be really, really cool. A booktuber who shares your taste in books.
So I needed to redo my answer because I actually didn't answer the question. So I would say that it's typical books. Lydia, Cameron Chaney, Alex from the Booktubers, That's What She Read. I don't know. There's so much more because I feel like usually I'm following people because we have something in common. We have, you know, something that's, you know, going to help me find more spooky books, which is what I'm always looking for. But sometimes I'm watching channels to also hear about books that I know I'm never going to read, but I'm just really curious about.
8. Tag 3 booktubers. So many people have already done this tag, but I will tag Alex's Library, Dark Between the Pages, and Mindy's book journey. If you guys already been tagged, I'm so sorry. I did check your pages to see if you'd already made a video, but you know, maybe you haven't posted it yet. But if you would like to do this book tag, please do. I mean, you don't have to be tagged to do it or anything. It would be cool if you posted your link in the comments below if you do make it, because I would definitely like to check it out if we're not subscribed to each other already. But yeah, so I hope that you guys liked this book tag. Thank you so much to Regina's Haunted Library for creating this tag. It was a bit challenging. It was very hard, actually. It was very hard. If you liked this video, please like and comment below. I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much to the Blood Crones for supporting me, for supporting this channel. You know I love you. Please take care of yourselves, wear a mask, and look out for each other. I will talk to you next time.